Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, January 4th. And I know what you're probably thinking. Where you been? Like, why didn't we get Sunday and Monday? But honestly, Sunday, I went to a football game. Well, I didn't go to a football game. I went to my favorite sports bar restaurant mix thing with my boyfriend. The Baltimore Ravens played the Rams, which was a big deal because I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. I don't know if I've said that, but I'm a really big Baltimore Ravens fan from Maryland. So that's just how I justify that. But my boyfriend is a Steelers fan. So this weekend was a really big weekend for AFC. So that happened Sunday. We got lit, like crazy, stupid lit. And so there really wasn't much on Sunday. Yesterday, I finally took the time to edit the video that I made last week. And to be honest with you, I have a new respect for them, to be honest, because you know why? The video I just posted last week, and I guess I'll just put it up here somewhere because I'm trying to learn how to use those cards. That video took all day yesterday. I got up out of my bed at 8 o'clock. It was like 10 o'clock when I finished. And I mean, I was in my bed all day. And I was in my bed all day because I started my period. I know. It came. All that avalanching of stuff, like this is fading. This stuff is fading here. I don't even know why I have this on. But yeah, all that happened. So you really didn't miss anything. So that's why we're picking up now, because today is Tuesday. I was supposed to start my project today. That didn't happen either. To be honest, that project wasn't supposed to start until January 17th, which is what I planned for. And then I got a notification like maybe last week or like 10 days ago that they were going to move my date. So I was going to start on the week of the 3rd instead of the week of the 17th. So that also didn't happen. I got on the call today. I got on there like 9:30 a.m. call, stressed myself out, put on like all types of perfume just for me to realize that I'm not going anywhere. I'm sitting in here. But that happened. Got on the call, and then they said, we're actually not going to start you till January 17th. So it's really not a big deal, but it kind of was, because that means I'm not going to be chargeable unless my old project takes me back. But to be honest, I'm salaried. I could do whatever. I could not work at all, still get paid. So we got good things and bad things going on. So now I'm going to the mall. Got to pick up some activewear, and then I'll be back. So I'm going to the mall. I'm trying to pick out some new leggings. I need to pick that out because I'm gonna start going back to the gym. But in trying to go back to the gym, I just realized that I can't find any of my athletic wear that I bought previously. And you know, nobody knows where it ended up. So I'm gonna just do me a favor. I'm gonna do my sister a favor. Do my act of kindness for the year. I'm being different. I'm staying positive. I'm just gonna buy her something. I'll just buy it for her. That way I know she has it. I know I have it. I know where my stuff is. She knows where her stuff is. But more importantly, I'm only doing this one more time. So this is the final straw. So we're gonna go to the mall. I'm gonna go and come back because of the way my day is looking. Because I'm not chargeable or I'm not on a project, I don't necessarily have anything to do. I mean, I could do like e-course learning and stuff like that, but I've done all my training, so I don't have that to do. I have my CPA stuff, but aside from that, I don't have anything. So we're just gonna go to the mall, and that's fine with me. I don't think you guys have seen the mall yet. We're gonna go to, I honestly don't even think you've seen any of this portion of the house. But yeah, this is the rest of it. Gonna do that. Gonna go to the mall. I don't have anything else on my schedule today, so I guess we just gotta figure out a schedule. I might actually do my room. Watching that video last week, I realized how many times I said I was gonna do that and didn't do it. Because I did it, like I put those clothes away, which was the ultimate objective. There was another layer to that. I wanted to organize my room, and that didn't happen. That can happen this week. And like I said last week, I don't think I left that in there, but I'm becoming more accountable with myself. So I edited that video. I put that out there into the world, and I gotta do that because this is keeping me accountable. This is keeping me like on schedule. Also though, I finally put the video out there. Another reason why I'm only starting to record now is because I kind of got a little discouraged because I couldn't figure out how to get the video together, how to cut it, how to put it together, how to store it, how to edit it. Like, it was a lot. That's why I said I have a newfound respect for YouTubers, because they do this like that. And I know it didn't come to them like that, but I gotta start. I'm at the starting line. So I'm proud of myself for doing it, taking all the time I needed to take to do it. But I've definitely learned my lesson from trying to condense 1 week in 1 day. But more importantly, like to go through a week of footage in 1 day. It's just not gonna work. It's not gonna work for my schedule. Somebody might be able to do that, but I cannot. And I'm not going to. So I'm definitely just gonna take it day by day as I record it, just edited it that way on Sunday. Because I would like to just post on Sunday, because Sunday or Monday, one of those 2 days, I would just like to have it done. That way I can just schedule the video being posted so I don't personally have to do it, you know? Just take something off my plate. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it efficiently. That's the name of the game this week. It is efficiency and effectiveness. Effectiveness and efficiency. Those are really big points in my CPA book, so that's why they're at the forefront of my mind. But yeah, we're gonna go. I'm waiting on my sister. That's why I'm just sitting here instead of going. Because y'all know I would just be in a car. But it's okay. I'm not on the schedule. Oh, wait. Where is he at? There he is. I tell you, man, trying to get black people out of the house, man, it's just futile. It just doesn't happen. It doesn't work out nicely, because it's like you could say, all right, be ready, and I guess this is all people, or just certain kind of people who just don't stick to time schedules well. You can say be ready at 11 o'clock, and you can count on somebody not being ready by 11 o'clock. And on top of that, looking at you like you're crazy for being ready at 11 o'clock. Like, make it make sense. Jesus. I'll be lucky if I get to the mall before the lunch rush gets there. Y'all, no joke. I accomplished one of my tasks for New Year's resolutions already. I'm self-aware because I walked to the car, and before I got outside, before I got to the door, before I actually sat in the car trying to turn it on, I made sure I had my keys. That is how you start the new year. Productivity. Love to see it. You're like an NPC. Why? I don't know. Just thinking about, like, you have your own mind. I do. Okay, y'all, so I came up to the mall for, let me just put my socks down. Came up to the mall for some athletic stuff, and as I got up here, I have pants. I just don't know where they are. What I don't have are shorts, like the Nike Pro shorts, and I just really want them. I'm not gonna lie, I used to love working out in those when I was playing volleyball back in high school, so I'm gonna replenish that stash again. I'm looking for the 5 inches though, because the way my ass is set up, the way my thighs are set up, the 3 inch just don't do it for me. They're basically like panties at that point. And they don't have carts or anything in here either. So it's like, you just gotta hold all your stuff. So I found these 2 pairs. I got 2 pair of crew socks because I absolutely love my crew socks. But they don't have like anything else. Everything else here behind this ladder is 3 inches. See, like 3. I mean, am I just gonna have to wear panties? Okay, y'all, so I got in the fitting room, and it's looking like all I have are the panty shorts, right? The 3 inch ones. So I'm gonna give them a try. I'm gonna try them out. For me, 3 just sounds really short. I don't know. I mean, but I'm going to the gym, and more importantly, I went to the gym when there will be nobody else in there, so hopefully I can just, get in there, get out. And the gym I go to, I would never hear anything that I wouldn't want to hear. You know, y'all already know what I'm talking about, so I'm not even gonna pretend like I gotta explain what we're talking about. I feel weird like taking stuff off in front of y'all, but I mean, at the same time, I can't see nothing. And anything that I can do, y'all can do, so I mean, whatever. I just want to see how they fit. These are, what size are these? Why did I grab a medium? I mean, I can do everything I need to do in them. This is obviously the wrong size. I don't want a medium. I mean, I guess the length really isn't terrible. The length isn't terrible. I mean, the mid is like cool. This is not the right size short. See, but yeah, I mean, the 3 is okay. I can get away with the 3. Just, I need the right size, and that's not this. In these shorts, at least. I'm gonna try the 5 inches. The 5-inch ones that I picked up that they actually have. These might be better. The panty lines are no joke on these. Yeah, 5 is definitely where it is, because if you can see, with 5, you see how they're like, they come down here? Whoa. You see how they're like, they're straight, right? So, I mean, this is okay. I like this length too. So, for now, I guess I'm gonna just, and don't mind my legs, I guess I'm gonna just get the 5-inch ones, and then because I know these fit, I can order them, which is really not a problem because I got stuff in the meantime. You know, I just wanted to kickstart this process. So I'm gonna get the 5-inch ones in a large for both of them. I think this one fits fine. Yeah, this fits fine. So I'm gonna get the large in both of them, and then I think I'm done. My sister is not in here. She decided to go do something else. So it's really just me. But yeah. Oh yeah. We're good. You wanna know something else? Coming in here after the holidays, people in stores are burnt out. I can just see it. Cause I had to ask like 5 people to open this fitting room because either nobody wanted to or, you know, it just wasn't the section they worked in, you know? Somebody at Target would never tell me that this isn't their section, but whatever. I'm not gonna hold it over them. I'm just making an observation. I get it. But at the same time, don't take it out on me. That's just all I'm gonna say. Okay, so I ended up buying the extra larges in the blue and the gray just because when I put the gray ones on, they were kind of tight. And I know because I order these sometimes, I wore them back when I used to play volleyball. The colored ones tend to be weirder than like the black ones. The black ones tend to like be more forgiving, like not be as tight. But anyway, that's what I got. I got my socks because I lose socks like it's nobody's business. So I replenished my stash, and now I'm about to go get something to eat. So welcome to Roosevelt Field. Hey y'all, so I'm back. Finally brought my bag in the house because that just doesn't happen. I always go shopping and then I never bring anything I buy or go to get right in the house. I always have to end up going back to the car. But anyway, so I did end up hearing back from my team, my previous team on my previous engagement. I just explained the situation to him, but like I told you guys last week, they really enjoyed me. They really appreciated having me on the last project. So when I told him that this project got screwed up, they were like, oh, come on back. So that's what I did. I came on back. So I'm going to be on this project, my first project, for another 2 weeks until the week of the 17th, which is when I was supposed to start anyway. But I'm going to leave it alone because I'm not going to complain. Because like I told y'all, there's really nothing to do on my project. So we're really here just in case this client needs us for something. But if they don't need us for nothing, then we're just there. So I'm not gonna complain. This is a great start to the new year. I have time for me. But I did want to update y'all on that. So I told y'all I don't have anything to do, right? Because my project is slow. Being on this project or not being on this project is ending soon. So because of that, I'm kind of looking for stuff to do. But let me tell y'all a funny story. So I got up this morning, knew I was about to start on my new project. I psyched myself out. I got nervous as hell. I mean, I'm pacing. I'm just keeping my hands busy because I'm like, I don't know how this is going to go. Because I'm going to be really honest. This project that I was supposed to start, this one is an internal audit project, which technically is the closer of the two between that project and the one I was previously doing. The one I'm back on, my first project, is not internal audit. It has nothing to do with anything that had to do with my major. I mean, I guess it did, because it was a performance panel that was put together focused on the finances of this company. So I guess it had more to do with finance than accounting, and it had more to do with like paperwork, like documentation versus like an internal control, which is what I would be doing or am going to be doing on this project. So I was nervous. I was extremely nervous. I'm not going to lie, because I've been out of school. It's January. I've officially been out of school a year. So there was this like thought and I'm not gonna lie, because I let it get there. There was a thought in the forefront of my mind that was like, oh shit, you gotta push your major to work. And I'm like, do I have still in me what's necessary from my degree? Because let's be honest. You go to college, you do the work. I'm completely, now that I'm in the working world, I'm completely, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm completely convinced that college, like the work you do in college, means nothing. What they're trying to teach you in college is how to get ready for what comes after college. I'm convinced, because I get it. I was in school, took 6 classes. That's 6 classes worth of deadlines, 6 completely different tasks, all on you to accomplish, correct? That's what you're going to get here. That's what you're going to get. I don't have that now because I'm on one project, but there are people who get on like 2-3 projects at a time. There are people who are on projects where you have crazy deadlines. Like, I've heard it. I know this is true. So I'm convinced that's what they're really trying to teach you in college. But I was shook. I was scared. But back to my funny story though. I even got dressed, like put on work clothes, did my hair, put on perfume, did the whole bit, right? And then stopped for a second and was like, why am I putting on perfume to go sit downstairs? You see what I'm saying? It was irrational. So I was scared. I really was. But that happened. I don't start the project for another 2 weeks. But I did sit down with the team I would be working with. Because I actually got on the call at 9 o'clock just for them to tell me in front of everyone that I'm not actually going to be starting for another 2 weeks. So I was like, hi, welcome to the team. You're not actually going to be a part of the team until the week of the 17th. So that happened today. That was kind of the start of my day. But like I said, I really liked my last project, which is my current project again. And I love the staff. I love the people I work with. That's another thing. Everyone, be open to meeting people at work. I promise. I've met some great people. I've met some amazing people, both through my job at the New York office versus like who I've met across the country. Like, there are people I now know that I'm cool with that if I see something on TV or I see a certain movie, I'll text, and they live in LA or they live in Dallas or Chicago. Like, this world, we're so interconnected. It's not even funny. It's kind of scary, but it's not scary. It's an adventure because you work with these people, right? So let's say, okay, so for example, I'll tell y'all, my first project is based in LA. If the world was open up, the world was open the way it should have been, I would have been sent to LA. But my company's not doing that right now. They're, being cautious, which is what they should be doing. But under usual circumstances, I would have been sent to LA. So you almost embrace meeting these new people from all these new places because you might be sent wherever they're at. Because the majority of people on the project are in that place. So I'm just excited. I didn't feel this when I started my first one. I felt a different kind of vibe, like this is the beginning of the job. Versus now where it's like, okay, I'm doing the job, but now I gotta do a different job. Which is why I really like consulting, because I work for one company. This one company is the company that pays me, so don't get confused. I work for one company, but I could have 10 clients. Or I could be working for 10 clients, doing 10 completely different things. Like, I could be on an internal audit project. I could be on a compliance team. I could be down in financial advisory. I could be in like asset management. Like, what else there's so many things. But I work for one company. So what I was doing on this project, I won't be doing on the next project. Where I was, focused on, like the news in this place, I'm no longer focused on that news. I'm focused on a different news, like different set of circumstances. And it's almost like I just got hired by that company. So that's my best way to describe what it is or how exactly it works. But I love consulting because I have one job, one title, but I don't have to switch anything in terms of like signing paperwork, saying that I'm working for, I do, but I mean in terms of like payroll stuff doesn't change. My official title, my professional title does not change. None of that changes. So I get to do one thing maybe for like a week. I know some people who have been on projects for like a week, 2 weeks, and then they're done. Then they're on another project for like 3 months, and they turn around and they've, somehow found themselves on the same project for 8 months. Like, you're always doing something different. You have the opportunity to do a lot of different things and get your feet wet in a lot of different pools. And for me, I appreciate that opportunity because there's no telling who I could meet along this way. So the consulting world treats me well. I like it. I like it a lot. And I can see a lot happening for me in this field. So I'm gonna let the train go. I'm gonna let it run. We're gonna see what it does. I'm just very grateful right now. Very happy. I just heard back from that manager, so I am just feeling good, feeling great. Also, I just sent my video to some people that I felt really comfortable enough sending it to them. Like, I sent it to about like 10 people. And every one of them had such a great reaction. It was just so heartwarming because I didn't want to post this publicly. I still don't want to post it publicly. And by publicly, I mean like on my Snapchat, like go watch my video, or like Instagram, go watch my video. I feel like I've done it too many times. Sometimes I feel like I'm the boy who cried wolf with that, like I'm serious. And I turn out to be not serious. And it's just kind of embarrassing. Not that anybody's ever said that to me or made me feel like that's how they view it. That's how I view it. Because I almost put this down. I'm going to be really honest. I almost put this down because I told y'all it was kind of hard to get the videos to upload. It took me forever to get them off my phone, off my camera. So there were a lot of obstacles that I had to face and say, okay, what are you going to do? Are you going to do what you always do and start something, go hard, give it everything, promote it, like get the support of others around you, and then stop? Or are you just gonna keep going? And that's who I want to be. I want to be the person who keeps going. Like, yeah. And you know what? I'm out here giving myself this pep talk, which is telling me, like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, post it. Post it on your Instagram. You're serious this time. Anybody who doesn't believe you now or doesn't want to support you now or talk shit now, they can do that. Fuck them. Fuck them. I saw a video earlier and it was like, somebody want to be a part of your dream, man. Throw them off the railing. Like, kick them off. Because you don't want to be here, fine. Nobody's keeping you here. I'm coming into myself, y'all. I swear I am. Because I got a response from one of the girls that I sent it to, and she does social media for government contracts. And I was like, damn, she must know what she's talking about. I'm gonna hear her advice. I really am. I asked her for the recommendation or the criticisms. I asked for it, so when I get them, I'm gonna do it. And you know what? I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm not gonna stop. Because my life is about to get interesting. I'm gonna see it happening. I feel it for myself because I'm actively putting myself in positions for it to grow and get better and become more interesting and just be what I always wanted. Like, you know, you watch the movies as a little girl, you watch The Devil Wears Prada, you watch Breakfast at Tiffany's, like all those movies about New York City and just letting go and just being who you want to be and seeing all different kinds of people and being able to be any kind of person you want. I can do all of that here. And anybody who says anything about it, like, again, fuck them. Fuck them. Point blank period. Because the perception of someone else is not going to stunt me. I cannot allow that to continue. And she just responded to me. She said you can't keep it low key and get the success or get the I can't read worth of shit. Keep it low key won't. I still can't read. Keeping it low key won't get you the recognition you need to be successful. And she's absolutely right. She is absolutely right. Y'all. So I did it. I just said fuck it. I just did it. It's 5:40. Hold on. It's 5:40. So it's gone. It's out of my hands now. I've given it to Jesus. It's gone. It's done. It's over with. And you know what? I don't feel bad. I made a little like mini summary thing to post. So I posted that on my page. I figured out how to do SoundCloud sounds. I found out how to download the music to my computer, put it on a video. So there's no music on my first video, which I just kind of wanted to try out because I love the sounds of New York, like the city sounds, like the sirens, the horns, the tires, just the wind in the city. So I wanted to try that out and see what people thought of that. But now that I understand, I know how to do this, like, it's over. I found this remix track of Brandy's I Want to Be Down. I guess I'll just play it for y'all. See, look at that. I did it. I was talking to the girl, and even she said it's not going to get no recognition. It's not going to get any traction. It's not going to do anything if you don't tell anybody about it. So I figured, like, you know what? Why not? I'm doing it for me. I'm not doing it for anybody else. And to be honest with you, I was very careful about who I sent it to, just because I just wanted positivity. And that's exactly what I got. So I was very happy about that. I'm still very happy about that. And even if those, like, people I sent it to are the only people who see it, who watch it, so be it. Fine. Whatever. That's cool. But I'm learning things about the people around me for, you know, choosing those people around me, just to see what the outcome is about sending it to certain people. So I'm testing the waters. I'm extremely excited, though. So I did send it. It's out there. Oh, I didn't even put it in my bio. What am I talking about? I put the caption as biography, as in, like, in my biography, but I didn't even post it in my bio. So, like, can't nobody even go to it. That's me. That's right here. do stuff halfway. Or I get ahead of myself. I'll say that. I don't do things halfway. I just get ahead of myself sometimes. Okay. Now we're done. It's there. It's there. Perfect. Okay. So that's done. All right. That's done. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Now I can just focus on this week. So I have nothing planned for tonight. Like, absolutely nothing. I think my sister is at work, so I'm going to go pick her up later. But other than that, I'm done with today. Today is like 5:43. The day is over. The work day is over. I'm cooking with grease now. Like, I'm getting into myself. I'm getting into the swing of it. I'm starting to manage my time. It's 5:43. I'm actually about to go to the gym because I'm doing this thing where I do hard weights one day and I go to the classes on another day. So it's like every day I'm doing something physical. The level of intensity is the only thing that's changing. So I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to charge up my headphones. So yeah, I'll see y'all at the gym. So I decided to come to the gym, but I'm not going to do the weightlifting. I think I'm just going to do the classes because they actually have a class tonight that I'm, paying attention to. So I think I'm going to do that instead. And then tomorrow I might start the weightlifting. So yeah.
But I have like at 11, there's like a virtual lab for
Y'all, that class kicked my ass. I did a step class today, so I usually do the HIIT class, and like I mentioned, the weight training, but weight training usually gets really crowded after like 5 o'clock, so that was part of the reason why I didn't want to do that. But the step class is crazy because it's not like step like HBCU step. Like, it's the step up class, like with the board and the little like elevators. And he had this thing where he was like, no, we do 4 elevators. So that's like 4 elevators on each side. So that jump was high. My ass is on fire. But I feel good. I accomplished it. I got sweat. I got a great sweat. The shorts really did help because it allowed my body to really like sweat everywhere. Because, with steps, it's really like leg. So I'm going to keep this one in the repertoire. I'm going to keep this one in rotation. I do like it. What am I about to do now? Now I'm going to go get a salad and then go home. So I'm not sure if I'll check in for the rest of the night. So if not, this is goodbye for Tuesday. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah. That's how it's been. Today is Tuesday. Psych. Today is Wednesday. Just barely, y'all, because it's like 11:17. I have had such a busy day. It's not even funny. So I know I told y'all yesterday, right, that I got moved back on my project. I was supposed to start this project on January 3rd, or rather the week of January 3rd, because we had January 3rd off. Private sector acknowledges New Year's during the week, so they make sure that they get their day off. So that happened. So it was supposed to start this week. I told y'all I got up, I got dressed up, put perfume on. I did all of that yesterday and got on the call. They told me, we really don't need you until the day we told you 2 weeks ago you were going to start. So that happened. Went back to my old manager because I was like, hey, funny story. The project I told y'all I was going to start next isn't actually starting. It's not starting for another 2 weeks. Like, can I get extended on this project so I can stay chargeable, right? Y'all. So he told me, yeah, sure, like, no problem. We just got to run it by, like, HR to make sure that there are no, like, staffing issues. I said, okay, cool. Boom, boom, boom. So that happened. So he emailed HR, like, you know, talent acquisitions. He emailed her, I emailed her, everybody got emailed, and so he gave me the green light. I was like, okay, you know what, cool, I'm gonna just put you on this project, like, like, I'm gonna just make sure that you get the charge code at the end of the week. I said, okay, cool. Did that. And then here comes talent management, like, I don't know what you're talking about. Your project is supposed to be starting this week. Like, she didn't say it so aggressively, but that's just really how I read her email. And that's all that matters. So that's how I read her email. I read it like, what are you talking about? Like, you're not supposed to be on that project. You can't be on that project anymore. You're already off that project, whatever. So I'm getting nervous. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? Because if you're saying that the project I'm supposed to start is already supposed to start, and the people on that project are telling me that they don't want me to start yet, like, what do you want me to do? So aside from all that, I just stayed on my old project. I'm back on my old project, like, no problem. But that hiccup, like, really stressed me out today, because I was emailing every single person I could think of. Every single person I could think of. I even emailed the people who ran, like, my orientation, because I was like, what are they talking about? Like, what do I do? So I got that out of the way. I did a whole module for my CPA today, which really got me, because it just wasn't, for some reason, this module was just not sticking with me. I just don't understand. It was about enterprise risk management, and I'm really not going to go into it because, like I just said, I'm really still trying to, like, find my footing with it. But it just wasn't clicking. So I finally started getting it to click. So that's where y'all have found me now. I still wanted to check in for Wednesday because I really didn't do anything today. I didn't do anything because work and CPA had me in the illest chokehold. But I still wanted to check in and tell y'all, like, I'm still here, I'm still pushing. But I had to get that rant out because, man, I was about to lose it. I was really about to, like, ask somebody, like, what do you want me to do? I wasn't gonna do that, but, you know, I would have wanted to just ask somebody, like, what do you want me to do? Like, tell me outright. Forget the professionalism. Like, tell me what I'm supposed to do. But that didn't happen. So it's 11:21, and I'm trying to get my CPA flashcards out the way, because this is really just, like, the way I'm learning it. So I got a whole bunch of those. But yeah, that's really where I'm at. I want to organize my closet tomorrow, so that is definitely happening. I'm not just going to keep talking about that. I'm really going to do it because I need to do it. Because eventually I'm going to want to buy clothes to go back to work in, and I'm not going to work, like, looking any kind of way. So, not just with my clothes, but, like, me. So, I got to get me right. I got to get my closet right. I got to make sure my closet is prepared once I get right. Like, it's just a lot. It's a lot going on. I'm not gonna lie. And I went to another class today. I went to the body pump class with Les Mills. I don't know if anybody's ever done that class, but if you have not and you're thinking about it, it's like high repetition weights, like interval-ish training, but it's like total body. And you use a whole slew of weights. Like, they got you with, like, a barbell. They got you with, like, hand weights. You got body weights. You got the step up. And it's like, oh, my God. My whole body. Like, my triceps hurt so bad. And it's because I'm really not strong there. So, I'm glad that those muscles are tearing. But, yo. I heard somebody say, nothing works unless you do. And that's so true. So true. Because none of this is going to get done unless I do it. I'm not going to get the CPA exam, or I'm not going to get the CPA certification or license if I don't do the studying. I'm not going to get the body and the physique that I want if I don't work out or, you know, and eat right. Like, I'm not going to, you know, shed any of the weight if I don't exercise at all. Like, I gotta go. I gotta do it. I just got to. None of it's gonna happen unless I do it. And I gotta do it. So it's gotta happen. And it's gonna happen now. So I've been going to the gym 3 days straight. And it's not like I'm not capable of doing it. I fall in and out with it. So I'm trying to, like, stay accountable. That was Resolution number 1, y'all. Remember that? Resolution number 1. We said that we were going to stay accountable. It was either stay accountable or be self-aware. It was one of the two of them. Apologies for looking so crazy. It is just so late. And I'm all over the place. This is post-gym hair, too. Like, don't judge me. Sorry. I'm asking nicely. So, that's happening. All that happened today. I just got stressed out. I just got way too stressed out to even pick up my camera and say hello. That's how bad it was. I've been down here all day. And I'm still on my period, so it's like, it's just avalanching. And I'm sorry that this is the second week. But I'm really trying to be honest and be, like, transparent and not just, you know, do things just so I can, oh, yeah, hey, I'm going to record it. Like, no, this is my week. This is what my week is looking like right now. This is what I'm going through right now. Eventually, I'm going to make my way down to the city because that's just my stress reliever. It just helps me. Not sure what day that's going to be. It's already Wednesday. I might go Friday. Yeah, I might go Friday. But it's a lot. I gotta get done what I gotta get done before I go down there. And nobody's asked. And somebody asked me on my Instagram after I posted the video. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all that. So I ended up posting the video not only on YouTube. Not YouTube. On Instagram. But I ended up making a TikTok for that thing. So your girl's been working. I followed that girl's advice and I just put it out there. And it's slowly but surely getting watched, and I wasn't expecting like crazy response in the very beginning, but you know, something is more than nothing, so I'm just gonna be consistent. So that's where I'm at. So I did end up doing that, but what was I about to say? What was I about to say? Oh, I gotta do what I gotta do before I hit the city. So, I want to get down there. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to record, but I got to get this stuff done first. So, if you take anything away from listening to me ramble, please take away to get yourself together. Every girl I've talked to, everybody I've talked to since I put that video out has said the same thing. Like, we are all here for out of comfort zone. And it was really heartwarming to see how many people were so supportive of it, and you know, were in the same boat as me. Like, yo, I just graduated, like, I know how you feeling, just started my new job, I know how you feeling, like, you're not alone. And that's another reason why I wanted to do this, because it's like, you're really not alone. If you have nobody to talk to about it, like, get in this space and talk about it. Like, this is a safe place to talk about it, because it needs to get talked about. Once you get out of college and you start working, it's like, okay, here, enjoy. And it's like, whoa, you know, it's a lot. And it's not like overbearing all at once. It just kind of, you just slowly find yourself like immersed in it. I hope that was the right word to use, but whatever. I'm rambling because I'm tired. So I'm not gonna hold y'all up no more. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. We'll be in a better mood tomorrow. Definitely will be. So, good night. Hey guys, so today is Thursday. It's about like 1:24. Just to catch you up, I lost a nail yesterday. So that's how, you know, it started after I talked to y'all yesterday. But I've been in meetings all day. Surprisingly, I've been in meetings all day. So, looked up, fixed some lunch, got myself together, and just kind of like stopped to think for a second, because I'm a consultant. Like, we've said this multiple times now. So I'm a consultant. So my consultant experience is going to be different than another consultant's experience. So this video kind of, actually, let me just move you guys. I'm a little greasy. I just washed my face coming from the gym. But my consultant experience is going to be different than the next person's consultant experience that you've heard. So, like, for example, you know, I was talking to some of the girls that I work with in different offices, or really not work with, but I'm in a group chat with. and they were just talking about how they're on this project. It's absolutely horrible, and it just kind of is turning them off to consulting. And it's crazy to think that that is the experience of some people, and that could be what deters you away from consulting. But you know, just as it is possible for you to get put on a crazy project, it is very also just as possible to get put on a good project, or get put on one that is, you know, conducive to you staying sane. Because let me tell you, these girls are going crazy. I feel for them. Every time I think of, you know, my project is getting bad, I think like that project is bad. So, you know, I try and look at the brighter things, and I just wanted to sit here and just make that note that consulting, I think, is 50-50 in the beginning. Like before you know, find your footing, you find your contacts, you make your network, like before you have any kind of pull at all. But don't let that like discourage you from getting involved in it, because I promise you it's like amazing. I absolutely love it. So I've been in meetings all day, so I haven't really had the chance to talk to y'all. But in other New York news, we're supposed to get a snowstorm tonight, and that means that more than likely we'll be snowed in tomorrow, because New York does a really good job of getting the snow up, but they don't necessarily like get to it as fast as people think. At least not out by me. In the city, they're like, as it's coming down, they're getting it up, salting the roads, like they get it together. So I kinda wanted to go to the city tonight, because I'm not gonna be able to go tomorrow. Also, y'all, I found out, or I just remembered, that my manager from this project is coming from LA to New York. So now I gotta get ready for that, because they want to go to happy hour, and I'm like, shit, like what do I wear to happy hour? Like what are we gonna do? And they don't just want to go to happy hour, they want to do like an activities, and I'm like, oh my god. So now I gotta do my hair, I have to, you know, get some makeup just to kind of freshen up my face, not go crazy, but like, you know, touch my face so I don't look like death walking into it. But yeah, all that has to happen today, and I need to get my nail fixed, so we need to go to the nail salon. So today is gonna be a busy day once I get off the clock, which is another like it's another hurdle that I have to get over, because all this stuff needs to happen before I get snowed in. So I'll probably have to figure out what is most important and what could possibly wait, because today's Thursday, it's snowing tomorrow, so that's not gonna happen. Possibly like Saturday, but then I run the risk of the nail salon being absolutely insanely popular and insanely busy, because everybody got snowed in, and all the people who were supposed to go on Friday now have to go on Saturday. And then you got the people who always go on Saturday, so it's like, if I don't show up as soon as that place opens, I might not get in there. And that might be a risk that I'm willing to take. But more importantly, I need to get my makeup. And I've been needing to get my makeup, but I just wanted to like try to get my skin together. Also, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I do have eczema, so any makeup that I get has to be like mineral makeup. It can't be heavy, it can't be like have a lot of alcohol in it. It just doesn't work for me. So, you know, if you're here or you also face that problem where your skin is just like hypersensitive to a lot of these like, you know, big brand products, then, you know, stick with me, because I can really only use like Bare Minerals or certain ones with Tarte, but Tarte actually really breaks my face out. So I'm probably not gonna go with them. I'm probably not ever gonna buy that again. But Bare Minerals is actually like top tier. So I gotta go to Sephora. I gotta go to, I keep touching my face. I gotta go to Sephora. I gotta get my nails done. My sister wanted to get her toes done, so the nail salon might actually happen today. And the makeup might happen another day. I'm trying to get off the clock. I'm really, really, really ready to just go into the office, but at the same time, I'm not, because that means that I'll have to do the train like every single day. And I'm not looking forward to that at all. Especially not this time of year. Because y'all, it is like 35 degrees here today, and it feels like In my head, it feels like 30 degrees. Like it's freezing, freezing. So I'm gonna try and get comfortable indoors, and then I will see y'all on the way to whatever place I end up going to first today. Okay, you guys. So I had a much better idea than trying to fit in going to Sephora and trying to go to the nail salon, because for one, my sister wants to go with me to the nail salon and she works tonight until like 7, so obviously that can't happen today. And then also Sephora just doesn't have what I need, and I usually, because I have dry skin, like dry to normal skin, I typically have to buy the like hydration sticks from Bare Minerals, and they don't have them at my neighborhood Sephora because they just don't carry that there. So instead of going to Sephora, I was like, let me just go to the better alternative, that is ULTA. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go up to ULTA, but more importantly, my body is in shambles. Like I told you guys, I started going back to the gym. I went to a body pump class yesterday and the day before that, and just kind of like tore all my shit up. So I was like, you know what, I need to do something about that. And then I remember that my mom bought me a full body massage, like spa treatment for Christmas. So I was like, all right, bet. So I'm looking for like something to get rid of this pain. Why not get a massage? So I'm on my way to ULTA now, so I can get that out of the way and get that before, like, you know, the snow and everything hits. And then I'll be at the massage place in Oyster Bay at 5 o'clock. So I have time to get out there. I'm definitely not gonna rush myself because the spa is extra, but I do want to make my appointment. So I am on my way to ULTA to get all of that stuff, and then to see what else I can get while I'm out. I'm looking for makeup that does not dry me out. That is the most like crucial factor that I always have to consider when buying makeup. Because of my eczema, I'm very sensitive, but I'm also dry in like the worst spots. So I'm dry, like a drying foundation will dry me up here on my cheekbones. It'll dry me up like on my chin. Like it's just bad. It's just in bad dry places that are just very obvious. Like, and it just shows you when I'm dry. Like you'll know if you're looking at me and I'm dry, you'll see it on my face. And I hate that. So I'm trying to get away from that and stick to the hydration products that Bare Minerals provides. But if you guys do know some other hydration or like mineral makeup brands that you do like, please let me know what they are, because I am looking for a new one. I'm looking for a new one. I'm not saying that I don't like Bare Minerals, but I would just like to have options. You know when you have normal skin, you can just go to ULTA or go to Sephora and try anything and just put any and everything on your face. You don't have to look at ingredients. You don't have to care about anything like past if it matches your skin. I have to look at so many things that I just don't have any options, and the only thing I do see that fits is Bare Minerals. So long ramble short, if you have any recommendations for any like hydrating makeup that is also like mineral makeup, please let me know. And no powders. I know people like the powders, but I don't, because of my eczema. I'm just like, I don't want to touch powder, because in my mind powder is dry. That's what that is. So trying to stay away from that. But if you have any like liquids or like creams or sticks to suggest, I'm all ears. I'm all ears, because I'm looking for some. I'm looking for that actively. So I will see you guys when I get to ULTA, and then we can discuss what needs to happen after that. I had to ask an associate for her help, because honestly, I was torn between 8 and 8.5. And I was looking at it and I'm like, maybe I'm being too hard on it. Maybe I'm just like staring at it too much. But this side, not right now because I put like some concealer on it. But like this side just looked so skin-like versus this side with 8.5. Or no, this side was 8, this was 8.5. So this side really, it just got yellow and like cracky as hell. And then I put 8.5 on and I was straight. So, and then I found a concealer that actually works for me. So I did end up getting that. I got the foundation stick, I got the concealer, I got the powder, just so like, I put oil on my face, but I don't like to look oily because I don't like to, you know, put a whole bunch of like primer, spray my face and do all that jazz. Oh my God, I gotta breathe out. So I bought all of that. I bought the foundation, I bought the concealer, I bought the powder just to kind of like blot my face where I'm getting oily. And then I got a brown lip gloss just because I don't have one of those anymore and I'm just feeling brown. And then I got a little like Milani blush that I really like because it's like a highlight blush mixed in thing. So I got that together. So now I hate that sound. Now I'm about to go to the appointment in Oyster Bay. I'm about to go to my body massage appointment. And let me check what time it is. I should be there soon. It's definitely not gonna take me an hour to get over there. But I just wanna like make it over there so that I can, you know, be over there because I'm coming from an area that's really high volume right now. So yeah, I will see you guys at the massage parlor. Y'all wanna know something funny? Y'all wanna know something really hilarious? I'm out here talking about, oh yeah, I'm about to go, like, no problem, I'm about to head to my little appointment. And I don't even know what this joint is. I've never even been to this place. And I'm out here, like, driving fast, trying to hurry up and get to Oyster Bay. And I don't even know where I'm supposed to go in Oyster Bay. My mama got me a certificate for a full body massage. So, I be tripping, man. I jump the gun way too frequently. I do. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know that's a flaw of myself. Cause why are all these birds here? Are birds going crazy in y'all's area too? Or is it just like this area? Cause I swear, Westbury, Garden City, the birds here are just like it's something out of a scary movie. There's like 100 birds just right here. And they're always here. Oh my goodness. My sister is terrified of birds and maybe she's just like, her fear is being projected onto me. But all them birds do not make me feel comfortable at all. So, enough of my spiel. I did have to tell y'all that though because I'm out here driving fast, trying to get on the highway. Like, oh yeah, I know where I'm going. And then I was like, wait a minute. I do not know where I'm going. So, let me figure out where I'm going and then I will actually see y'all at the spa. Okay. Oh my God, y'all. My mama did not tell me that I had to get booty butt naked. Oh my God. She did not tell me. But whatever. I'm not gonna be a sport. She did not tell me I had to get naked. Oh my God. He told me the only thing I can wear is my underwear. So this is about to be a great massage, I see. I'm not sure if I'll be able to talk to y'all while I do this, so if I cannot, I'll see y'all after. Y'all. So I got the massage, right? I'm not sore anywhere anymore. I almost felt naughty for getting that massage. I was laying there and old boy said, take off all your clothes. So I said, okay, you know what I'm saying? That's what he told me to do, so that's what I did, right? So I get in there, I get on the table. He tells me, he's like, okay, face down, like, let me know when you're ready. And I'll come back. So I laid down. He told me to take my clothes off. So I'm like, okay, take my clothes off, but I keep my underwear on. So I was like, okay, like maybe he didn't say nothing about my underwear, so I'm assuming I get to keep that on. This man got back in there and he said, you guys, he literally, like, I laid down and I put the blanket over me. He literally came straight in, pulled the towel back, and like basically pulled down my underwear and was like, okay, now we're ready. And I'm sitting here like, oh, what? So anyway, he did what he was supposed to do. He did what he needed to do. And that was just the best massage of my life. I mean, he got every muscle in my body, like muscles I didn't even know I had were extremely sore, and he got them out. Like lumps that I had, I didn't even know what I had, got taken care of. So moral of the story is I will be back. And as you can see, it's night now. I was in there for only an hour, and now it's nighttime. Like, it's dark. So I think I'm just gonna head home, and then yeah, we'll just pick it up from there. But I had to let y'all know that was a great experience. I'm not gonna lie. He was over there rubbing my head. He was getting he was massaging my baby hair. I was like, oh my God, you know how to treat a lady. But that's all I'm gonna say. I enjoyed myself. So I'll see y'all when I get home. Oh shit, y'all. Okay, so it's like 8:30. There's a lot going on today. So remember how I told y'all that I was supposed to meet up with my manager and do all that other stuff this week? Thought it was gonna be Saturday, but it's gonna happen today, right? Okay, so that's happening today. Woke up, it's like, all right, boom, I'm about to wash my hair, do my hair, like do my makeup, do all that jazz. And I look outside, y'all. I looked outside, y'all, and it snowed. And it's not just snow, it's still snowing. So now I gotta go outside and help shovel. I'm the oldest son. That's the role I take on. So now I gotta go shovel, and then hope that, you know, by the end of the day it'll be all like cleared out and I can go. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're getting layered up. Cause I'm not about to go outside and freeze. No ma'am, it's not happening. I will not do that. It's not gonna happen. Put on some socks, cause I'm not getting any snow inside of my sweatpants. That's not happening. I'm gonna change and I'll see y'all when I get outside. And we are back in the car. I hope y'all didn't think that New Yorkers stop for snow, because we absolutely do not. Out here on Long Island, it snows, you take your pictures, you get outside, you shovel it out, and you get in your car. That is what we do. And I'm not the only one out, so it's not just me. But I did want to recap this morning. I really wasn't feeling it because I have a sibling. I have a younger sibling, right? There's only the two of us, so I'm the oldest, she's the youngest, right? And in situations like the driveway gotta get shoveled or the cars gotta get dug out, you know, here come the youngest in the family mode, you know. Sibling don't want to do nothing, or they want to do it, but they want to do like the bare minimum. So I've been outside since I talked to y'all. Like literally, I was outside, I talked to y'all at like 8:30. I've been outside since 8:30 to about 10:45, 10:30 really, because then I walked him at 10:30. So yeah, I was outside for 2 hours, an hour and a half really by myself. So I was miffed, but you know what, it's not gonna ruin my day. But I did just want to make note that, like, or you know, maybe throw out a hand for somebody else who feels the same way. Like, you know, when you're the oldest, especially like the oldest girl, you just take on the role of like third parent, and sometimes it really like bothers the shit out of me. because it's like, why am I out here by myself? And I got a sibling who's equal to me, you know, like whatever. But anyway, in good spirits, because I did what I had to do yesterday, and I'm so glad I did it yesterday and not today, because I would not have been able to get to the makeup store, get what I needed to get back, get ready, and then get out. Like, it wasn't gonna happen. Or if it was gonna happen, it was really gonna take up my whole day, and that's what I didn't want to do. So I'm gonna meet my manager tonight. She flew all the way out from LA to New York because she wanted to see New York for the holidays and while everything is still up. So she is out here. So this is going to be my first time meeting her, and I'm really excited because I've never met her before. But like I said, we've spent basically 8 months together on this project, so we've come to know each other, and I'm just really, really excited. So I do have to go to Brooklyn. I have to go to Williamsburg specifically. We're going to this restaurant called Patricia's. According to my other manager, my New York manager, it's supposed to be like really popping in there. Like, they had the best menu. Yeah, so he sent us the menu, and they have everything on it, and it's like all you can drink, sangria, white wine, red wine, like any alcoholic, like the wines are all like bottomless. Any kind of wine you think of is bottomless. So I'm hyped for that. Because it is snowing, I have decided just to take the train, which I'm not really opposed to. I've just never taken it to where I'm about to take it. So I gotta take the train to Atlantic Terminal, which is like, it's like the border of Brooklyn and Manhattan. It's like the border. It's down there. It's by Williamsburg, like Bed-Stuy, Crown Heights, all over there. So I gotta take the train, and then I'll probably take an Uber, but I'm really excited. So now the first question I have is, what am I gonna wear? What am I gonna wear to this? So I gotta go home and figure that out. But I'm really excited. If you can't tell by the humongous smile on my face, I'm about to go out. And the reason I'm about to go out is because it's expense, you know? Like, when you're a consultant and you work in like the consulting industry, most of your dinners, your lunches and everything like that, they're expensed. So if you go out with your coworkers and like you invite a manager or somebody who is in with like the engagement team, you get your meal expensed. So I'm about to get my bottomless white wine expense, my steak dinner, my shrimp, my calamari, like all of that is about to be expensed. So I'm hyped. I'm about to eat good for free. Not really for free, because I gotta get down there and I gotta pay for all that, but getting down to Atlantic Terminal is nothing like paying for the meal I'm about to enjoy tonight. So this is my first time going there. It should be really fun. As y'all can see, it snowed. It snowed crazy here. Not crazy. It really isn't crazy. It's like 6 inches, maybe. I'd actually say maybe like 4 inches. It's really not crazy at all. So yeah, so it's pretty snowy, so people are kind of going slow. So I'm just going to pick up lunch for my family because it's a snow day and nobody really feels like cooking at all. Plus, like, they just didn't prepare for the storm, and it wasn't even a storm. It's like, you know how like it rains one night and you just wake up and the ground is wet? Like, that's just how it is here. Like, yeah, it snowed. Shovel your way out. Once you're shoveled out, you're good. It's over. It's done. Get in the car. Do what you gotta do. So I'm gonna go pick up lunch, and then I will see y'all when I get back to the house. Bye. Okay, all right, y'all. So I am in the car. I did show you guys me doing my hair, but because of time reasons, I am already in the car because, as always, I am about to miss my train if I don't come on. So I had to just get dressed. I'm on my way to the train station. I'm actually gonna go to the train station. Let me plug my phone in while I'm talking, because talking time is also considered charging time. Okay, so, all right. So I'm on my way to the train station I was supposed to go to first time, like in the last vlog, but I was cutting it close, so I wasn't gonna be able to do it. But this time I am on time-ish. Like, I still gotta park, and to be honest with you, I might just park on the side of the outgoing side, because when you go to these little Long Island Railroad stations, they go either direction. So you can park on the westbound side, which is probably your most convenient side because it's also going the same direction as you are, like that way. So you can park on this side or you can park on the other side. And some people park on the other side because when their train is coming back, all they got to do is walk to their car that's already on that side of the track. So I'm thinking, depending on traffic and depending on like what the train station is looking like, I'm gonna go this way. Depending on what that's looking like, I'll park, because I'm more than likely gonna park on the westbound side, because then that means I would have to get out. If I parked on the eastbound side, I would have to get out of my car and walk around the track to the westbound side and then get on the westbound side. So it's just a lot. It's really not a lot, but it sounds like a lot. And I'm kind of rambling because I'm trying to get there. But aside from that, hair came out nice, makeup came out nice. This is the first time you guys on like YouTube, this is the first time you guys are seeing me like kind of done up. This isn't really like my done up. This is, you know, professional Tiff isn't trying to overwhelm you with too much makeup. This is more of like a slight slay, I would say, because I really have no color on my face. I barely did anything with my face. This is strictly just like foundation, concealer, powder to set it, and then some lashes, and that is it. So for you guys who know me, y'all know that this isn't anything, but I've been trying it out because of the transition I'm going through in terms of my skin. I'm not sure if I left that in there, but I do have eczema, and I've been experimenting with different brands that my eczema agrees with. So like mineral makeup, like today, this is a Bare Minerals beat. My entire face is Bare Minerals, like everything except for my lashes and my lip is Bare Minerals. And honestly, it sits on my face really nicely. It doesn't like itch, it's not bubbling, it's not like oily looking. It's not more oily looking than, you know, what I want right now, because when it finally like sets, it's gonna be perfect. It's just kind of fresh right now, and I sprayed it before I left. So actually, I'm just keep going. I'm very excited. I did not ask what the dress code was, but everybody I saw in there was kind of like done up. So I did like a happy medium. I did like business casual-ish, because I got on like wedge heels. Not really crazy heels. Like, I'm not that crazy, but you know, walkable heels. Heels that wouldn't hurt my feet, because I'm really not walking. I'm just riding the train and Ubering from the train to where I'm going. I'm also gonna be there like an hour early, so I guess I could explore a little bit, but I'm not sure yet, so don't quote me on that. I think I got enough time to park on the opposite side and walk over. I think that's just what I'm gonna do, because when I get out of this car, I know I'm gonna be ready to go home. If I'm not like, you know, lit, you know, because we just found out that our engagement manager is indeed going to expense our dinner. So we definitely gotta have a good time now. So I am going to enjoy myself on my company's dime, as I usually do. So it's a good day. It is turning out, it is shaping up to be a very good day. Okay, I think I'm gonna get out like right here, because these spots are the closest to where I'm trying to go. Damn, they only like shoveled 4 spots. Like, what the hell? See, this is why I should just park on the opposite side. Damn, I'm not trying to slip. I guess I'll take this one. This one is not all the way shoveled, but this is crazy. I'm trying to like flatten the snow out. Oh my goodness. I hope I don't fall. I think there's just enough on here so that I don't fall. And it actually sits like at 13 minutes. So we're all good. Like, we are straight. Now my next task is going to be trying to get myself together, get my bag and everything together. So I got my hand sanitizer. I put that shit in my bag. Need to drink some water. I did not put this stuff in my bag so that it doesn't spill. Because all I gotta do is hit a bump and this stuff will spill out of my bag. Going out to dinner or going out with your like work crowd has to be strategic. Like, no joke. And if I tell you guys anything or you guys take anything from me, know that these people you work with, they're cool, you know, ha ha he he. But at the end of the day, they hold, some of them hold the power over, you know, your career. So you do also have to be mindful that you can't go out and, you know, just wild out like how you probably would with your friends. You do need to still, in my opinion, present yourself well enough so that, like, if it comes down to it, somebody will always have like a good taste about you in their mouth, you know? So just tip of the day. So I'm straight. I'm gonna walk across and then I will see y'all on the train. Okay? Bye. Some kind of way, I took the train on time for my train and still missed my train from Jamaica to Atlantic Terminal. So I'm finally getting on the train to Atlantic Terminal from Jamaica. So yeah, it's just a catch up on like what my train ride has been like. I mean, my head is kind of hurting, which is why I didn't record my train to Jamaica, but y'all know what that looks like. If you want to go see what that looks like, you know, you can go check out my last video because I already did that. So we're gonna be progressive. So yeah, hopefully I will see y'all at Atlantic Terminal. Hopefully.
Y siempre nos conectamos sin interrupciones. Con Optimum Flexibilidad obtienes internet, TV y los servicios de telefonía móvil que quieres. Aumentados a todos en casita sin problemas.
Okay, so let me tell you about last night. Last night, y'all saw I got on the train, right? Got on the train at my station, and first things first, I got on the train and my head just started to throb. I don't know what that's about because last time I got back on the train, I rode against it and I didn't feel well. So I thought, like, okay, let me get on the train this time and face forward like I usually do. It didn't work. So I'm on the train, my head is throbbing, so I close my eyes, I wake up and I'm like at Jamaica already, right? But I didn't realize that my train arrived late to Jamaica, so I missed my connecting train to Atlantic Terminal. So So I had to sit around and wait at Jamaica for like 20 minutes. So this is the start of my trip. And finally get to Atlantic Terminal. I fell asleep on that train too. And I noticed I get outside. Well, not today. I got outside to call my Uber. And I left my gloves on the train. So not only is it like 25 degrees, but now it's 25 degrees and I'm feeling it in my hands. So I was hurt. I'm not gonna lie. I was cold. So I was walking around, got in the Uber, and had to take my mask off because something was going on with my face. Like I felt like my lip gloss was like against my nose. So I took my mask off, and here go the Uber driver. You need to keep your mask on at all times. And then he reported me later. Like when I called my later Ubers, like to get home, they wanted to see a picture of me in my mask. Like, fuck. I wear my mask. I wore my mask the whole time, except for those like 2 minutes. What do you want? Ugh. I'm really testy today. I don't like moving like this. This guy is just looking at me like I'm stupid. Anyway, so that's the start of that trip. But other than that, I had a really good time. I had a very good time. I met my manager and her husband. Like, me and him, at the end of the night, we were both like lit. But at the end of the night, we were going back and forth and like exchanging 90s R&B tunes. And I was like, you know what? I could party with you. You are dope. Which makes sense because my manager's dope. So I was like, you know, y'all are two peas in a pod. I could party with y'all. And more importantly, my manager and her husband are actually from Maryland. So that was already like another level of like, we're cool. So we were doing that. We were going back and forth with 90 R&B tunes. We were doing everything. It was just such a good time. Once we left the restaurant, I finally figured out what those napkins were. If I left that in there. So they actually play a certain song, like every few songs, that is like the cue to start swirling your napkin. So they were playing like Stevie Wonder, they were playing Whitney Houston, and then they would play their song. So everybody in there knows when you hear the song, that's the song that you start like, you know, twirling your napkin. So I finally got the napkin thing down like after the third time. But it was just so Italian that I just was like, I'm in love. It was beautiful in there. So if you're ever in New York and you want like a real New York experience, go to Patrizia's. Like Patrizia's, like Patrizia Gucci. That's how you spell it. Patrizia's. It's in Williamsburg. They have a few other locations, but I went to the one in Williamsburg. But it was bomb. It was absolutely bomb. I loved it, and I enjoyed last night so much. So I'm just very grateful. Again, I keep repeating this, but I'm very grateful for the opportunities that I've been given. Like, no joke. There are people on projects within my same company. This strand of hair right here is pissing me off. There are people within my same company that are not having the same experience as I am, and it's just so disheartening. And I even told my manager, like, I don't know why this is the way this is, but you know, all I can do is just be thankful that it's not me. And that's really what she told me too. She's like, you really have to just go with your own experience, and you can't step into anything that doesn't have to do with you. So you can lend, like, you know, a listening ear. You can try and help where you can, but you know, I just feel for them so badly because it just is not a good representation of what consulting is. You know, like, I'm having a great time. I am truly enjoying myself, like top tier experience, and they are not. So I say all of that to say, it really does depend on who you ask about the consultant lifestyle. Because if you asked the girls in my group chat that are having a terrible time, they might tell you that consulting is just not it. But if you know, take from someone like me who's having a great experience, I'll tell you that consulting is probably like the best route. So it really does depend. And if anybody has any questions, you can always ask me, and I'll try and answer them as you know, as best I can. But I absolutely just love my job. And I think that is great progress, because I was really terrified of trying to get a job after college. And I actually got this job before I graduated. So that was another level. I was like, oh my God, like, yes, I don't even have to worry about this anymore. Perfect. But I was really nervous of getting out of school and trying to go into the work life, like the corporate world. And this experience, the people I've met, the opportunities I've seen and am seeing, and I think that I can be a part of, like, I have no words for it. New York is just so inspiring. I think I showed y'all the view from the top of the Williamsburg Hotel, like the skyline, that's from that hotel. And it was just so beautiful, and I was just looking at it like, this is an island. This is an island, and this little island in the middle of New York has so much possibility. It just has so much opportunity here. It's just so overwhelming sometimes that there's just so much to do, and I'm just so grateful to be a part of it and to have lived here. Because I told you guys, I'm not originally from here, right? But I don't think I told you how I felt about leaving. So I was 16, and just like any other 16-year-old, I was in high school. I had my friend group. Most of the kids I went to middle school and elementary school with followed me to, or we all went to the same high school. So I went into high school knowing people. I've never been in an environment where I didn't have anyone. And that's what New York was. Like, my sister, she was going to be a freshman anyway, no matter what school she went to. So it didn't really affect her as much as it affected me. And at the time, with everything going on in high school, you know, people on Long Island, they're very like, I know you, you know me, you know, fuck anybody else. And that's how I was. I was anybody else because I was the outsider. They didn't know who I was. And it was kind of iffy. But I'm not going to harp on that too much. But I say all of that to say, at one point, I thought moving to New York was possibly the worst thing that could have happened to me. Like, it was the worst thing my parents could have done. Like, I was just, everything went through my mind. I was just so sad all the time. I hated it. I just did not allow myself to see the bigger picture. And I went home. I went to Maryland a few months ago. And I could just see that if I had stayed, I probably would not be where I am today. I wouldn't be the kind of person I am today. I wouldn't have seen the things that I needed to see to become this person and to, you know, want to be something. Like, and it's just turned into possibly the best thing that has ever happened to me, moving to New York. And it's very sad to say now. Like, if I could tell 16-year-old me that 23, like coming from 23-year-old me, that this is gonna be great. Like, just wait. I don't know if I would have believed it, but it still would be true. So if you're out there and you're feeling like, you know, certain things are weighing you down and it might be the worst thing you've ever experienced, it might turn out to be the best thing you could have ever experienced. Because those kind of experiences are invaluable. You always walk away from them knowing more, being more, or seeing more. You can't even put a price tag on that. I cannot put a price tag on my experience moving to New York and seeing the things that I've seen. And I'm only 23 and I haven't even seen everything yet. So that's what I'm saying. Like, just let it manifest. See what happens. Embrace the change. Embrace every and anything about, you know, the hard times in life. Because from those hard times, I'm really not trying to sound preachy, but from those hard times, you walk away with the best understanding of what you really want. And that is just where I'm at. I'm at the what I really want stage. So I'm just very, very grateful. So I say all of that to say, enjoy life. embrace the opportunities, embrace the negative, embrace everything. Just be and see where it takes you. You know, so I'm done with that. I'm done with all of that preaching stuff. I'm gonna give me some Chick-fil-A because I deserve some Chick-fil-A. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll probably see you guys back at the house.